Hello, everybody. And you might be thinking, what's happening? Well, this is a game called GeoGusser, and I sometimes will play it at work when I get bored or when I have some downtime, which is never. One of my favorite things to play. We're playing it today instead of Cryofall because the poll is still open for Cryofall. Should we do a laser or plasma rifle? And I'd like to go ahead and get some videos in for for those 2 days while the poll is running. I don't want to have like zero videos, so I thought we would play this. So what is this? Again, this game is called GeoGuessr, and what happens is you get placed somewhere in the world, and then you have to kind of pick where you think you're at. The game does a pretty good job of making it not too difficult, but not too easy. They blur out the license plates, and the resolution really isn't that great. So like if you see a sign, you can try to read the sign. uh, yeah, so where do we think we are in the world? This looks very similar to Iceland, or um, maybe even Scotland. That's what I'm thinking. We're driving on the right hand side of the road. The markings there, I don't see things like that in America, so I don't think we're in an American. I mean, this could be like Halifax, like this could be Canada. But like that sign doesn't look American. Ooh, look, there's a huge information billboard up there. Ooh, wow, we have changed. So this has to be the dry months. Back there was the wet months, and this is the dry months. As you can see, the grass is now dormant. Oh, and we're back to the wet months, and now we're back to the dry. That's weird. All right, we're gonna come up here to this billboard. No building cities. Got it. It's a Nissan. And see, they have the license plate on the front. Now, some states in America do that, but not a lot. But they blur it out, so you can't just look there. And what does this say? Please don't be blurry when we get up here to it. Ah, that right there is, I think, the capital of, I think it's Iceland. Let's go look. Yes, it is. No, no, no. It's Reyn. That's Reyk. It's similar though. Um, let's see. Okay, now these are like the biggest towns, and I don't see any of those big towns up there, like the H1 or the S1. Steiner, I guess. That's the only one I think I can read. But these are the biggest towns. So either one, none of those are the biggest towns. Is there a fourth one? No. Hmm. Yeah, it's really weird because most of the time you would put information about the biggest towns. You wouldn't put information about small towns. Oh, and the reason why I say that is 'cause this is a small island, right? Like if it's a small island, why would you? I mean, it's not like you don't know where everything is on a small island. Um, could we be somewhere in Norway? Could we be somewhere in Norway? It doesn't look like we're in Norway either. I mean, not even like super far up here. Hmm. Sweden? I didn't get Sweden vibes from this when I first saw it. I just didn't think Sweden. I don't know. Yeah, this is like the Cyrillic alphabet over here, so I don't think we're in the Cyrillic alphabet. I'm pretty sure we're going to be in the Scandinavian countries. Just weird that they have three different signs, or they have three different like those have to be like local areas. I'm gonna go back to Iceland. Oh, no. Okay. And let's just kind of zoom in a little bit more then. And let's see, let's look at the little bitty baby areas. And again, I wouldn't know why you would put up a sign for the little bitty baby area. Maybe it's a lot bigger than I think. Maybe it's a pretty big island here. Well, just to keep this video interesting, we are going to have to make a choice here. We're going to have to move on. I see R-E-Y, R-E-Y. Like I'm seeing that a lot, so I'm pretty sure we're in Iceland because it seems like the R-E-Y is a suffix or a prefix that they use an awful lot. So I'm going to stay in Iceland when I make my choice. But it would be really nice if I could just find R-E-Y-N. But a lot of them were like R-E-Y-K. Or the Steiner one, that'd be pretty good. Let's see. Someone is cooking something in the house and it smells fantastic. R-E-Y-N-I-V. So there's that, but that's not quite what we're looking for. And see, the cool thing about Iceland is a lot of their villages are on this one road, you know, like they only got one way to go. I think we're back where we started. Yes. So, like I said, like there's almost nothing inland. It's all coastal. And then here, ooh, why can't I turn around? Usually you get 360 degrees. Like this right here, there's the ocean right there. Huh. That's what that sign back there means. That signs mean that sign's right there says you're leaving the city, and that sign right back there says you're entering the city. I bet that's what that says. I bet this is like city limits, and I bet that means you're no longer in the city limits. That's what I bet that means. Beautiful little church on a hill. Always a little church on a hill. Seems to be. Some people, like sometimes when I play this with a group of people, they'll actually go and try to find the roads, which, you know, it's cheating, you know, but just my humble opinion. It would be nice if there was a welcome sign on this main road into your town. Come on, have a welcome sign. Welcome to, is that it right there? Oh man, we have a windshield wiper in our way. Good quality, but we have a windshield wiper in the way. And unfortunately, we're going to be past by the time. Yep. Oh, they did have a sign. They had a beautiful sign. But there's a windshield wiper in the way. Don't know. Don't know where we're at. We're in some place that starts with an S and ends with a U-R. Starts with an S and ends with a U-R. Probably not that place. Let's go ahead and let's roll the dice. In Iceland, here we go. Hey, we were on the southern tip. Oh, there it is right there. Starts with an S and ends with a U-R down there. So close. But hey, 256 kilometers, that's not bad. And that's the diameter of the island, right? 256 kilometers. So that's like from here to Georgia, here to Georgia. That's like from Georgia to Panama City Beach. Those other places, I don't really see them. Like that other big city, R-E-Y-N. Don't see them. So those might not have been cities. By the way, this is my warm-up round. So I think I'm going to try for like 12,000 points. We just got 4,000 and we have 5 more to go. Oh, this is a really good one here. This wow. This is thank you so much. Yeah, the game. Oh, look at that. There's a car in front of us. Sometimes if you spin, you'll see a deal, but not this time. Let's go with the Congo. Let's go with Central Africa. Sorry folks. I wanted to come off and make it seem like I was really, really smart, but I had played that round before. Like I had seen that car before. I kind of knew we were in the Congo. I play this game a lot. I play the free version, so there's only so many pictures. This place, though, this place, I don't think I've been here before. A Scion, houses with the big gates and the little compounds, big gates, compound, big gates, compound, big gates, compound. I saw that a lot in China. I went to visit China, and they did that a lot. Um, I'm thinking this is going to be more like China. Well, I mean, it's not going to be China. China, they don't like it when you build high because you're going to block the sunlight from getting to your neighbor's house. So imagine if the sun's ecliptic was like this, with the sun like kind of always followed this path. In the wintertime, it was lower, and in the summertime, it was higher. And that's it always followed that path, it never changed. Then this guy would be blocking the light to this guy, and they don't like doing that in China, so they discourage building the big buildings in the countryside. Of course, in the city all bets are off, but in the countryside they don't do it. So I'm not in China. The vehicles look really nice, but the infrastructure is a little iffy. So where are things really nice but also are kind of iffy? India? Are we in India? No, this is not South Korea. It's not Japan. Indonesia, Papua New Guinea. I feel like we're in India, but I've not really seen like the Indian culture is very vibrant, and it has beautiful colors and like just different designs. So I'm not really seeing that here. We run out of space back that way. Is there a turnoff we can go back here? Do we have an option? Looks like we don't. This is all the way back to where we started. Well, maybe we can go this way a long way, and maybe we'll get some answers. What is that? Can I read that? No. Ooh. Come on, give me a better picture of that. It almost looks like English. Oh, we have some trash on the side of the road here. Physics, Physics, physics. Try a car park. That's a lot of English. English. Oh, there's a tuk-tuk. Ooh, there's something. That's a local language right there. A lot of curls. Coca-Cola. Tuk-tuk. English. Okay, so I'm gonna stay with India. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stay with India. I'm gonna stay with India. See that guy there, but the English is really throwing me off. Well, that's all we got. So the neat thing with India, let's look at this right here. The neat thing with India is that they have a lot of regional, not dialects, but I mean, I guess it's regional for them. Look at the south here. Do you see how the letters are very organic and they're curly? And now let's go look at the north part or the northeast part. That organic swirly letters, it's replaced, especially on the top. You see on the top how they have all the little loopy things on the top. It's been replaced in the northeast with this line that goes through everything on the top, right? And then over here, the squirrely letters, they have these like kind of like hard looking angles sometimes, or maybe it even looks Aramaic. So India has these like 3 or 4 distinct kind of regions where there's different writing, and I don't know if it's regional dialects or what, but that we look like we're down here. We look like we're down here, and where there's a bunch of circles and bubbles and stuff in their writing. So I wouldn't think we're going to be in a major city. So let's just pick halfway through a major city, right? Between 2 major cities. Yes, you have to endure. Well, this is good. This gets their. I'm advertising for them because I get to use this for free. All my 8 viewers. Hey, we weren't too far away. We were actually in Sri Lanka. Just south of Colombo. I would not have thought that, but there we go. Okay. What are those out there? Pineapples? Maybe? There's a lot of them, whatever they're doing. There are a lot of them. Is that reforestation? That looks like reforestation. It looks like they're trying to repo. This kind of looks like the U.S. That's a oh man, look how pretty that is. Oh, I live in the southeast and we never have big sky. We always have little valleys and hills and these gigantic trees growing up. So for me to see big sky like that, man, I can almost feel my anxiety being released because I just don't feel like I'm shoved in a hole. Like I feel like I'm out, and that I can see things around me and there's so much light. And which is weird because my eyes, I do not like bright light. I have blue eyes. And blue-eyed people typically suffer from headaches oh no, we can't. Oh dear, we can't move at all. Like this is us right here. I think it's America because America typically has these brown signs for like national parks. And I do know some places where we have these like basins, right? Like we have these gigantic basins with mountains. That's more out in the west. I've seen that when I visited California. Um, so yeah, I think we're in America, and I think we're in the west, but I don't know if we're going to be in the west, the northwest. Probably not the northwest. The northwest is covered with this green. Like they get a ton of water up here, and this does not look watery. This looks arid. It's a lot of clouds, though. A lot of clouds. A lot of atmosphere. A lot of activity. I don't think Nevada. I wouldn't think Arizona because I think Arizona is worse than Nevada. Utah, I think you're starting to get into the Rocky Mountains. So with Utah, I think you'd have like tons of bigger mountains than this. I kind of want to feel like it's California, but it's almost a little bit too dry for California. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost a little. Maybe this is Nevada. Maybe this is Nevada. Oh my goodness! I drove by accident to Carson City, and Reno was right up the way. I should have went to Reno. That would have been hilarious. Um, yeah, I don't know really where in Nevada though. It could be down in Arizona, like with all this. It stinks we don't get a single little clicker here, like for us to go do stuff. Um, let's just kind of go here, maybe. Let's go with around. Let's go to Peach Springs. Why not? I think we're in Peach Springs, Arizona. Oh, oh, we were actually in Israel, Jordan. What is that? I don't know what the dotted lines are. Man, they go right through there, don't they? Okay, we have to be in Israel then. Wow. Okay, well that's what East Israel looks like. And that, oh man, look at this though. Look at this. Please hear me out. Before you think I'm an idiot. Look at the latitude. Look at the latitude. Right? So what's my argument here that I wasn't an idiot? Typically, you're going to have the same weather and the same latitude. Typically, right? I mean, yes, there are jet streams and stuff like England and northern Canada. They're on the same latitude, and then northern Canada just gets frozen because you have these gigantic cold fronts that come tearing in from the north, and the United Kingdom ought to have those as well, but the jet stream pushes them away, right? So usually it's going to be just snowy or cold or warm and moist in England. But look at this. Even though I was wrong, like longitudinally, laterally, I was pretty much dead on. I mean, and that's half the entire planet, so I wasn't off by a lot because that's not an insanely. I mean, that's a pretty straight line given the entire world, right? So, had I just been able to look at a sign, and it kind of makes sense that Israel and America look similar because I think we kind of helped design their country. But if I could have seen a sign and I'd have seen some like Hebrew written on it, I'd be like, cool, we're in Israel. So even though I screwed that one up, I still think I did a good job because we were on the same latitude. We're on the same type of weather, same type of landscape. That's just my humble opinion, of course. All right, this is our last one. I wanted to get to 12,000 points. I think I'm at 11,000 right now. So I need to get at least 500 points on this last one to get us to that 12,000 mark. And this one's nice because it gives us a bunch of things to move around. This looks interesting. Spanish roof tile, or is that 10? It's like maybe 10. Again, we have these little front yards that are blocked off with gates and walls. You don't see that much in America. Acona. Don't know. I mean, that's not the Cyrillic alphabet. That's English. You know, Acon and A. I didn't see any type of like accents on it either. Looks like we have a business up here. Let's go back up here and look right quick. Looks like we have a business. Nice truck right there. That's interesting. That's interesting. They have that's like a fire hydrant, I guess. Yeah, that's probably a fire hydrant, and they have it cordoned off like that. So I don't think we're in America because our fire hydrants don't look like that. Again, this I kind of knew too because we don't do this. We don't do the little cordoned off areas for our houses. Something we just don't do. I mean, people will put fences and stuff, but that's different than these like cinder block. Little house of worship there, probably. A little van out front to pick up parishioners. I would assume. Nothing written on the van though, which is nice because it's not advertising. I think that's cool. Jesus said, yeah, that's English. Okay, so we are in a country that looks like it has primarily English. There's a not a palm tree. Yeah, so it would be a palm tree. There's a palm tree. It's a beautiful green house. I almost feel like we're somewhere in Mexico if it weren't for the predominantly English stuff. And here we go. Can't read that. Can't read that. Oh, there's another one right here. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Come on now. Villa. TripAdvisor. #1 national attraction. Okay. Something Martin. Oh, here we go. #1. Number one nature attraction on St. Martin. So we're in St. Martin. We're in St. Martin. I just gotta figure out where St. Martin is. Stop in now and say hello. Our birds will play with you. Okay. Parrot Village. Okay. Oh, it's like a little bird park. So this is the #1 attraction in St. Martin. Where is St. Martin? Is this one of those little tourist attractions? So like if you go to visit Bermuda, St. George, Tuckertown, Somerset, so not Bermuda. Trinidad and Tobago, probably. St. Martin, anybody? Nope. Scarborough, Bridgetown, St. Vincent, St. Martin. Anybody know where St. Martin is? Not in Grenada. There's St. Luca. I've heard this is a beautiful, beautiful place to visit. This is the one that has like a 300-foot vertical cliff. So you pull into some bay somewhere. I don't even see like what would look like a bay here, but you pull into some bay and then there's like this 300 vertical foot cliff and they built a hotel on the side of it. So you like overlook the bay and you see your cruise ship like super duper small below. Okay, let's focus. Sainte Marie. There's Le Martin. There's the Martin, but not Saint Martin. Guadalupe. St. Anne. St. Louis. Where is St. Martin? Coral Bay, Spanish Town, the settlement. I really did not get island when I looked at that. When I first saw it, did not get island. I picked up Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think I'll be flying. It would be cool to take off from Atlanta and fly to the Virgin Island and land there. St. Martin. My goodness. San Juan, Dominican Republic. I really don't feel like the Dominican Republic is going to have a place called St. Martin. And why is that? Because I think the Dominican Republic has more Spanish, not Spanish, French roots. I think they have more French roots than they have Spanish roots. I could be wrong. There's Le Matin. St. Martin. I feel like that's something I should know. Like, I feel like everybody goes to St. Martin or knows somebody. Is it in the Bahamas? Nassau? No. Ugh. Is it like Cancun or something? Or is it? That's not Key West. Stella Maris. Maris, I think, is like the Latin word for ocean, like Maris or Marianus. So Maris, I think, is like, oh, so Stella Maris is like star ocean or like sky ocean or something. I don't know. Gregtown. I know. You're bored to tears. You're bored to tears. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I often overdo it. I don't feel like the biggest attraction in Cancun would be a bird sanctuary. I don't know. I don't know where St. Martin is. I don't know. I'm going to think the Caribbean. I'm going to think the Caribbean. I just don't know where St. Martin is in the Caribbean. The Cayman Island? No. Okay, I'm just gonna pick somewhere. I'm just gonna do the Bahamas, and we're gonna hope for the best. You ready? We need 500 points. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it was on Aquila. It was on Aquila. I looked at that like I was right here, and I was like Aquila. I don't know what that is. Saint Martin, right there. Oh my goodness. I saw Aquila or Aguilia, and I was like, man, oh, I was right there at it. I came up to like I was going one at a time through these areas here. I don't know why I got to that one. I was just like, nah, it's not gonna be there. Just moved on. Well, hey, look, we got our 2,000 points. Let's view our summary here. That's the only one we messed up on. We got that one pretty good. This one I cheated because I knew where I was. This one though, I was pretty happy with that. Sri Lanka, not India. This one, even though we were halfway across the world, we were on the same latitude, so the climate and the landscape doesn't have to necessarily be the same, but the climate typically lends itself to be the same around the world. I mean, like I said, there's areas over here where it's not going to be like this, but that's just because the trade winds blow in from this direction and they wrap up this way, so yada yada yada. And then last but not least, this one here, which I should have checked all those islands. I started here and I was working my way up around. For whatever reason, I saw that one. I didn't want to look. But anyway, that's GeoGusser. We got 13,638 points. We were trying to get 12,000, so we smashed it. Thank you guys for watching. 30 minutes to play a game about guessing where you are in the world. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will have Cryofall back as soon as that poll closes. Yeah, so thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye.